Master English listening with thrilling storytelling exercises. In a peaceful village surrounded by green hills, lived a young girl named Maya. She had a gift for storytelling, weaving tales of adventure, magic, and wisdom. Her stories were loved by everyone, but Maya had a bigger dream. She wanted to share her stories beyond the village and knew that improving her English was the key. This journey wasn't just about speaking English, it was about truly listening and understanding the heart of each story. One sunny afternoon, Maya decided to host a listening story challenge with her friends. She wanted everyone to participate, not just by telling stories, but by listening closely to every word. They gathered at her house, excited for the challenge. Maya explained the rules. Everyone would take turns telling a story, and afterward, they'd discuss what they heard. The goal was to become better listeners and storytellers, improving their English along the way. Ravi, the first storyteller, shared a tale about a brave knight named Sir Cedric, who ventured into a mysterious forest to find a magical sword. The forest was dark and dangerous, guarded by a fierce dragon. As Ravi spoke, everyone imagined the eerie forest, the knight's armor shining under the moonlight, and the dragon's roar. The listeners hung on to every word, eager to know how the knight's adventure would end. When Ravi finished, Maya asked her friends, "What did you learn from this story? What stood out to you?" They discussed the knight's bravery and the importance of facing challenges, and Maya pointed out how much they could learn just by listening carefully. Next, Aisha took her turn. She told a clever story about a fox who tricked a group of farmers into believing he was a harmless rabbit. But the farmers, wise and alert, caught him in the act. The listeners laughed and admired Aisha's storytelling. "What's the lesson here?" Maya asked, and her friends shared their thoughts. "Always be cautious," one of them said. "Don't be easily fooled," added another. As the session continued, each friend shared their stories, creating vivid worlds and lessons. There was a tale about a shipwrecked sailor who discovered a hidden island, a story of time travel, and an epic adventure involving treasure hunts and magical creatures. Each storyteller brought something unique, and Maya guided them to focus on listening for key details, emotions, and the story's message. After everyone had shared their stories, Maya announced a new twist to the challenge. "Now, let's build a story together. We'll go around, and each person will add one sentence." The excitement grew as they began. Maya started with, "Once upon a time, a mysterious island appeared in the middle of the ocean." Ravi followed with, "On this island, a wise old turtle guarded a secret treasure." The story unfolded, with each friend contributing a new twist: an adventurous sailor lost at sea, a dangerous storm, hidden caves, and an enchanted treasure. As they added more, the story became rich with excitement, suspense, and teamwork. They laughed, clapped, and applauded as they created something wonderful together. Maya then suggested they listen to their story again, but this time focus on how the characters felt. "Let's think about their emotions," she said. They analyzed the sailor's fear and hope, the turtle's wisdom, and the intense excitement of the treasure hunt. This was not just about storytelling, it was about truly listening, understanding, and connecting with the characters. Weeks passed, and Maya's storytelling group continued to grow. Every session, they learned new ways to listen carefully, ask questions, and discuss the themes of the stories. They practiced listening to each other, recognizing the emotions behind the words, and sharing their insights. Maya knew that mastering English listening wasn't about memorizing grammar or vocabulary. It was about engaging with language, feeling the rhythm of words, and understanding the meaning behind each sentence. Through storytelling, she and her friends were not only improving their English but also building a strong sense of community. As Maya's storytelling club gained popularity, more people from neighboring villages joined. They shared their own stories, and Maya introduced new activities. She encouraged them to watch English films, listen to podcasts, and even record their own stories to practice pronunciation. The more they listened, the more they understood the nuances of the language. One day, Maya decided to take their storytelling to the next level. She arranged for her group to participate in a storytelling festival in the nearby city. It was a chance for them to showcase their skills and learn from others. Nervous but excited, they traveled to the city and shared their stories with a larger audience. The crowd was captivated by their tales, and Maya felt proud of how far they had come. After the festival, Maya reflected on her journey. What had started as a simple desire to improve her English listening had grown into something much bigger. She had learned that storytelling was a powerful tool, not just for language learning but for bringing people together, sharing cultures, and understanding each other on a deeper level. Through storytelling, Maya and her friends mastered the art of listening. They understood that listening wasn't just about hearing words, it was about feeling the emotions, picturing the scenes, and connecting with the storyteller. And in the process, they had become better speakers, more confident in their English, and more connected as a community. As Maya sat down to plan the next storytelling session, she realized that the journey was far from over. There were still more stories to tell, more lessons to learn, and more ways to grow. Through listening, they had discovered the joy of learning English and the magic of storytelling. Maya took a deep breath as she finished jotting down notes for the next storytelling session. She felt a wave of excitement wash over her. This wasn't just about practicing English anymore, this was about building something much larger. The small group of friends that had started out with simple story sharing had now grown into a supportive community that encouraged everyone to explore their creativity and enhance their communication skills. As she reflected on how far they had come, Maya thought about the power of stories. Every story was an opportunity to learn, not just about language but about life itself. Stories could transport people to different worlds, teach valuable lessons, and evoke emotions that words alone couldn't express. She had witnessed how the act of listening transformed each of her friends. They became more confident in their English, more engaged in conversations, and more expressive in sharing their ideas. Maya knew that the key to mastering English, or any language, lay in active listening. It wasn't just about hearing words, it was about understanding the feelings, ideas, and intentions behind them. And storytelling was the perfect way to practice this. Through stories, they could dive into rich conversations, discuss meanings, and learn new vocabulary naturally, without the pressure of a traditional classroom setting. But Maya didn't want to stop there. She had bigger plans. She wanted to introduce new elements into their sessions, perhaps invite guest speakers, explore stories from different cultures, or even start recording their storytelling sessions to reach a wider audience. She realized that by expanding their horizons, they could help